Hello and welcome back to episode 41 of the Challenge Manager 1997-1998 Lockdown Challenge here with AS Monaco in Season 7, Season 2 in Monaco. Obviously last time out we had, I think it was Marseille. We had a few games. It wasn't the best run of games. We had Marseille where we drew 1-1, which wasn't too bad. We beat Spartak Moscow, which kind of what we expected, and then we lost to Bordeaux, which was a big, heavy sort of a game we needed to win really, or at least maybe snatch a draw, but even a draw probably would have left us sort of chasing the pack a little bit, and that's where we are. Today we've got PSG, Grasshoppers, possibly Lorient depending how time goes as well. League wise, let's have a look how that leaves us, but before we do that, if you are new around here, smash that sub button down below and hit the like button as well, all that lovely stuff. So we had a bit of news in between as well as we just go and find the league table. We had a bid. Literally, I finished recording the last episode a couple of days ago, picking it up today. I had the week in between as I pressed record, so I've sort of done that off record. And we had a bid 400k from Montpellier finally for Victor Ikpeba. Goes to agree terms and then rejects the contract. He agrees to talk but rejects the contract. So unfortunately, it doesn't look like they can afford his wages or what he wants. So we're stuck with him for a little bit longer. We are 7 points behind PSG, so a win here absolutely vital, and obviously not just for PSG but to keep pace with PSG, because obviously if they win this game they're going to sort of go 10 points ahead of us, and that's going to be, it feels almost unassailable really. We need to keep pace with the rest of the pack as well. Bordeaux, who we just lost to, Marseille we just drew with, they're starting to put a little bit of light between themselves and us, so we need to keep an eye on that. And obviously we've got Champions League. I think we're going for top spot in the group against Man United. Obviously not playing Man United, but I think we're probably looking like second spot, because they're not going to lose to who they lose to, who they're playing. I think it's Spartak Moscow, isn't it? Nice flying top in Division 2 at the moment. I've just seen that their manager has practically got every single manager of the month this season. Not surprising now when I look at it. They're 11 points clear, scored a lot of goals. Who's in their team? Who's sort of getting their goals? This guy here. Okay. Who is he? He might be someone we need to look at. Manuel Fujin. He's a regen of someone. I'm not too sure who. He's got good attributes. He's getting the goals in the second division. He's got goals practically since he come into the team. I might have to... Has he got a big club release clause? He has. It might be worth smacking... Oh, we've got 30 players. Can we exchange? They're not interested. Okay. Until we sell someone, that isn't going to happen. But we'll keep him on the shortlist. Keep an eye on him, because he might be someone we can try and bring in. Red Star want him, who are obviously in our division now. So that might actually help them stay up. They need a few players. They need someone to score their goals, although they are doing okay. But let's get into the game. PSG today. We've got a few squad injuries. We're going to have to bring Sebastian Frey in. Barthez is injured. Of course he is for today. One match. So that's not too bad. Let's see, we're going to bring Demi back in for Dumas, and obviously Dumas will go on the bench. Anything else we need to look at squad-wise? We've got Hazel back now from injury, so he may come in there. Yeah, I think so. And other than that, we don't need to sell players. What are they talking about? We've got a squad space there. Why was that not letting us buy him? We haven't got 30 players. We've got a squad space there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Maybe we have got a full squad. I thought that extra line at the bottom left us a spot, but interesting. In fact, if anything, that suggests we've got 31 players, not 30. But is it 30 or 32? I think it's 30, but I don't know what that was all about. There's definitely a squad space there, as Maurice goes to give PSG an early chance, but luckily Sebastian Frey is level with it, and we have our own chance, but again, we can't quite manage to take it. 15 minutes in, it's a very open game, it seems. There's a lot of chances back and forth as we give them a free kick. Zidane luckily doesn't... Liebenecht. I was hoping he was going to... Bailey gets the big goals. He doesn't score huge amounts of goals in a season. He does okay, but he scores the ones when they matter in the big games. He obviously scored... was it in the Cup final? I think we lost anyway, but he still scored. He did what no one else in our team could do. He scores those games where we really need a goal to pop up out of somewhere. So he's a very vital player. Sir Les Ferdinand's regen there. He's if we can get anything out of his career, like half of what Sir Les did, and Ligue makes it 2-0. Absolutely fantastic. We need this result. Hopefully, it's only 48 minutes, so if they grab an early one back, it feels like one's coming. I don't think this game's over by any stretch of the imagination. I don't think it's going to be as clear cut as a simple 2-0 win. It feels like there's a lot more going to happen. There we go. Denilson. We barely made it, not even 10 minutes it's been disallowed. Thank God for that. We just need to try and keep that 0, that nil, a nil as long as possible. They just go straight up the other end and score again anyway. This is gonna be a bottle job, isn't it? We've actually played really well. There we go. They're just simple, like there's not even like rebounds or any kind of attempts to save it or anything. Another one disallowed. What's going on? I mean, please just hold on. Our whole attacking element has just disappeared. We're not in this game in the slightest. I assume they've gone attacking. It didn't suggest that in the... I mean, the only kind of names we're seeing is either a save, a goal kick or a foul. We're not seeing anything from us on the front foot or from an attacking point of view. 3 minutes to go. They're going to nick it, aren't they? Please just hold on. Oh my God. How did we hold on to that? Sylvain Legwinski, former Monaco player, getting man of the match. I mean, they got a few of our ex-players in there, I think. Although not many playing today, just Legwinski by the looks of it. Henri's on the bench. Carno's on the bench. I mean, look at the bench. Sibierski's on the bench. Jardel on the bench. He hasn't even played in this season. What the hell? Thierry Henry. I mean, he's doing well. Why is he on the bench? They've got Bobby Perez in there as well. Oh my God. I mean, the squad is unreal. I wish I could take the PSG job. I'd like to see how much money they've got as well. But we leave that game for there. We're going to come back for the Grasshoppers game, which will be in a couple of days. And I think we're going to rotate, but we'll have a sort of think about that and decision about that as we get there. See you shortly. Okay, here we are. We're at Wednesday, which I think is game day. We'll press done and hopefully it is. If it's not, then I'll just edit this bit out and we'll come back on the actual day. But I think it is. Yeah, there we go. So Spartak Moscow, home to Man United. We're away to Grasshoppers. I think I am going to rotate. I mean, it looks like I'm going to need to anyway, to be honest. Frey's going to keep his spot because I want to try and just give him a few games to sort of boost his happiness up. Domi suspended, so Dumar's going to come in. Sagnol I'm going to put on for Rame. And Viard is international duty. This is so unfair. Ulrich is going to miss out as well, so Holter will come in. Afanu will take his spot on the bench. Hazel's going to come in on the wing. And we're going to stick... Okay, have we got any left midfielders? We're going to put the Finnish guy, Halloumi. I'm just going to call him Halloumi, I think, on the bench. Asensio, is he in the middle at the moment? He is. So that's going to go to Lito, I think. I mean, it's talking about rotating. We kind of don't have a choice. Wattier is going to come in for him. Pepper may have to come in on the bench. We got him out on loan, so we can't play him. This is insane. Got no midfielders to bring in. Who do we even stick in the... I don't think I've actually got anyone to stick in this game. It has to be a goalkeeper. I mean, I might as well, I suppose. But that is incredible. So Americo, he's out for about a week. Yordanov, he's out for a couple of days. He's suspended for one match. International, I mean, that is so out of order. I want to see how many Man United got out of international duty because that is so bang out of order. But let's get on with... So Liebernecht still needs to play. I could have put Pepper on, actually, to be fair, and I probably should have done. He will maybe come off the bench. It might, hopefully, if he plays well, boost his reputation up a little bit and get someone to sign him, or more likely it's going to cut time and make someone not want to sign him, even though Montpellier aren't even in Europe and they're the only ones that seem to want him. But so far... We've had some chances, but not really done anything with them, and they just score out of nothing. Do you know what? We don't care what Man United do now, because we're probably going to lose this match anyway. Oh my God, what's going on? We've been all over them for the best part of 26 minutes, and then 27 to 29, they've just managed to score 2 shots. And we're just not taking our chances. It's one of those games. I mean, it's not as if we're not getting the chances, we're just not taking them. And we've still got... Oh my God, how are we losing this 3-0? This is not a 3-0 game. Don't get me wrong. It's not the best, strongest team out there. The defensive midfielders, I think, is what's weakening the team because they haven't got the best tackling attributes. They're more kind of, I guess, Segundo Volantes in Football Manager talk. They're good at passing, good attacking. I mean, one of them's David Batty. He's okay. John Barnes is, I think, better in the... This is ridiculous. This is absolute... I mean, to be honest, I could have done with the win just for the money element, because obviously you get the prize money for winning a game, and it's not 3-0. It's not a 3-0 game. Don't get me wrong, we haven't been very good, but it's not a 3-0 game. They've just practically scored every shot they've had on target, it feels like. I mean, they haven't according to those stats, but a few of those were rebounds, weren't they, in the same attack? Can we just do something in the second half? We saw PSG sort of mount a bit of a attacking masterclass without actually scoring, I suppose, in the end, in the second half of our game. Can we do the same and just, you know, turn the screw and just put the pressure on and just see all our highlights? It doesn't look like it. I mean, I'm going to save Ligue from getting injured now, because that looks like it's more likely to happen, in all honesty. Ligue is coming off, Wattier's coming off, and Afanu's coming on for... I mean, I was going to say he was having a shocker, but I mean, it's practically all of them, isn't it? Let's just see what that does. I don't... Oh, his first thing to do is come on and get a yellow card, Pepper. That's fantastic. He'll go and get a red card on injury now. It means we'll never sell him. Not that we're getting much chance of selling him anyway, but 4-0. This is... Watch Man United go and lose now. But the fact that they've arranged... Oh, we finally score one. An international game, an under-21s international game on a Champions League night is absolutely ludicrous. Absolutely ludicrous. There's a title for the episode right there. Absolutely ludicrous. Absolutely disgusting. And I bet you Man United had no one missing. They've got under 21 players for sure. Of course they must have. But no one missing. Obviously Grasshoppers probably haven't. No, they got a couple of suspensions, a couple of injuries. Although those suspensions might be now. Man United won, as you'd expect. So it didn't make too much of a difference other than we could have got some money. Man United, nah, of course they've got no players away on international. I mean, have they actually got any young players, to be fair? Don't think they have. They're all getting on a bit now, aren't they? I'm trying to click Lachlan. He's 22 now. He's not winning under 21s, unlikely. Briscoe, he's 25. Yeah, maybe not. But their squad is very small, to be fair. Very small squad. I mean, they've got 11 million to go and buy someone. I don't know why they haven't. But let's have a look how that leaves the group. Obviously, we know. Let's have a look how that leaves all the groups, actually, because that should be them all complete. So, Atletico Madrid and Ajax might not be through. I know sometimes it doesn't tick over straight away and doesn't until you press OK, because it was still up in the air. But some second places, is that the case in this one? Some second places don't get through. Marseille and Arsenal, none of them have got it, but in theory you'd think, yeah, it must be. Maybe it is two. Let's just say it is two. So it'll be Atletico Madrid and Ajax, Marseille and Arsenal, Porto and Inter, obviously us and Man United. I mean, we were both qualified, so I don't know why none of us had the queue. Both of us didn't have the queue. Yeah, weird. I mean, we got beat by Grasshoppers and they still didn't catch us. So yeah, I don't know why we didn't have the queue already. Real Madrid and Benfica. Maybe it's only... Oh, so we might not actually be through. We do. I mean, I think we had good... Yeah, let's go and have a look. If we've got 1 million for that, we get Real Madrid. We'll have a look at what they're doing in the league. So I think that isn't everyone from a group qualifying, you know. So we get Real Madrid. How are they doing in the Primera Division at the moment, La Liga? Second. Obviously, we see Salamanca down there in 7th at the moment, but they're 1 point behind Bilbao, leading the way. Interesting. Okay. £35 million in the bank. I mean, they've had a lot of players on international duty, right? What? No. Oh, there's an international game after. That's what that's for. If I click on our team, we've probably got the same. Yeah. In fact, was that the same? Was that just everyone we had missing then? No, it's not. It's the actual games by the looks of it. Or is it? I'm not too sure. I can't remember. So we got Monaco. Let's go and have a look at those Champions League groups, see if anyone did miss out. I'd like to know if there is like a... Oh, who's this? 350 for Bjorn Grenier. Nah, we're not gonna make a move for him. We bought someone else instead of him, so we can't anyway. We've got a full squad. Champions League group tables. So Ajax didn't get through. Arsenal didn't get through. Inter did with 13 points. We did with 12. Benfica didn't with 10. So we probably were a bit lucky in a way that I didn't even think about that as an outcome that we might not have even got through based on what we were doing. Legia were also unfortunate not to get through. Who's this? Ticradi Rossi. Okay. Yeah, so we luckily got through based on what we've done before, but have we got time? I think we have got time for the Lorient game, so we'll be back in a few days for that. Okay, just jump back on. We're not going to play the Lorient game. I've just noticed the times maybe a little bit higher than I thought. But also, as you can see, we're in the 16th of December. We've just had a international break, so we've had a few games. I've just gone and rejigged the team back to normal, and I've just looked at the fixtures, and I've noticed it's after the winter break. So I'm probably going to play through that over the course of the day and just get... It's not too long in this game, but it's long enough that I can't sit here and do it and then get to it. I've got other things to do and that needs doing around the house and stuff like that. So we will skip the Lorient game just for now, but we're going to come back probably looking about the Real Madrid time, unless that's too far away. To be fair, that's March. That's quite far away. We'll sneak another league episode in. We'll go for... how is Strasbourg doing? Strasbourg... middling. Yeah, that's the league table, by the way. Yeah, so we did close the gap on PSG, and obviously it's closed the whole... Marseille have taken the top spot, but it has closed up the whole group in there. So we're 4 points off top, but it's a very tight bit in there. Even though they're out, in with a outside chance of sort of breaking that. We've got them in the cup coming up, but I don't think that really plays a part. In terms of after here, yeah, maybe we do just come back for Real Madrid. It feels like ages away, but that's because by the time we play a game, it's going to be January. It's probably not that far. It's about 2 months. Yeah, maybe. Well, I'll have a think. I'll see how the league's going. If the league's competitive and an interesting game comes up, or that this cup game maybe, if we're able to get through that might throw up an interesting opponent around an interesting-ish league game. In the meantime, then we'll go with that. If not, we'll potentially come back for got OC Real Madrid there and Red Star, and we can maybe do these two Real Madrid games sort of quite close together. Then there'll be 2 episodes quite closely recorded, so that might help break it up a little bit. So yeah, we'll figure it out anyway as we go. This season is really very much a sort of as it comes kind of thing. There's not much planning involved. There's not many good. There's a lot of fixtures that aren't. We've got a bit of a period of fixtures now that aren't particularly interesting necessarily in terms of the grand scheme of things. So yeah, we'll come back next time for whatever that may be. If you're new around here, please drop a sub down below. If you've liked today's video, enjoying the series, please smash that like button as well. Any comments you've got. Also, I've had a bit of a few recently in terms of time wise. I've been responding to a few. Looks like a couple new subscribers have dropped in and commented as well, so absolutely fantastic. I always try and reply. I think they came through last night. I replied this morning. As at time of recording, it's not in complete cohesion with when they actually commented. It's probably a few weeks ago now, because I've got ahead of myself again a little bit. But yeah, until next episode, whoever that may be against, I'll see you next time. Take care.